Let us talk about the tree of knowledge of good and evil. We read, "And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die." In esoteric Christianity, a tree represents the spinal cord, and the spinal cord is key to regeneration and awakening of spiritual centers from the base to the head, and the head is the Golgotha. There is the water of life that waters the tree, and when it blossoms, supernatural faculties are developed. For the one who is on the path of regeneration, the tree bears fruit for assimilation each month, but it is not a physical fruit. We're talking about what happens to the body spiritually. Early humanity was initially ignorant and innocent in the etheric region. When we were there, we were actually ignorant and also innocent. We had no spiritual strength, no spiritual character, because we were not tested. God was doing everything for us. But when the fallen angels, the Lucifer spirits, gave the first test to humanity, we failed. We disobeyed God. Under their instructions, the instructions of the fallen angels, humanity took generation into its own hands against the laws of God. Eventually, the continuous bodily relationship increased physical consciousness and weakened spiritual consciousness. It is during physical relationship that the man knew the woman and became aware of their physical bodies. The spirit became aware of the physical world by piercing the bodily veil or the veil of flesh. Through this abuse, humanity became externally conscious or self-conscious and came into the knowledge of good and bad. What is the tree of life? Physiologically, the spleen is the medium by which the vital body is energized. The source of vitality for the ethers is the sun. The etheric atoms are recharged first, and they also recharge the physical atoms of our body. Had humanity known how to manipulate the vital forces, there will be no death to the dense body, and humanity will become immortal. Even at that time in the Garden of Eden, had we known this secret, it would have been a big disaster. But immortality at that time will be a hindrance to evolution, because the dense form had not fully developed. It was still under improvement. Humanity was in the process of acquiring the mind and building the brain so that we could develop will. Some other faculties, including the lungs, were also yet to be developed at that time. So, the leader of the higher beings leading humanity expressed concern as written in Genesis chapter 3 verse 22 as follows. "And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever. Therefore, the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to till the ground from whence he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims, and a flaming sword, which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life." Does the Garden of Eden still exist?
Filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all this.